What happens when a ransomware gang starts mocking its victims by referencing Elon Musk's controversial government management style? Stay tuned to find out how Musk's influence is making waves far beyond the boardroom. Welcome to the Elon Daily News. This podcast is created by Generative AI. Today is 23 April 2025, and we have a packed episode covering Tesla's turbulent quarter, Elon Musk's shifting political focus, and some unexpected cybersecurity drama. Let's begin with Tesla's rocky start to 2025. The company reported a 9% year-over-year drop in total revenue for the first quarter, landing at $19.3 billion. Automotive revenue took an even bigger hit, down 20%. Despite these setbacks, Tesla managed to stay in the black, but just barely. Operating income shrank by two-thirds to $399 million, and the operating margin slid to a mere 2.1%, a far cry from its previous highs. This marks the third straight quarter of declining profitability, raising alarms that Tesla could soon be selling cars at a loss if the trend continues. What kept Tesla afloat? Regulatory credits. These credits, which other automakers purchased to meet emissions targets, contributed a hefty $595 million this quarter. Without them, Tesla would have posted a loss. Meanwhile, Tesla's energy storage and solar division shined with 67% growth, and services revenue, including supercharger access for other brands, rose 15%. The financial turbulence comes amid a backdrop of political controversy. Elon Musk's high-profile role in the Trump administration's Department of Government Efficiency, or DOGE, has drawn both praise and criticism. Musk announced he'll be scaling back his government involvement starting in May, with a planned exit by the end of the month due to a 130-day service cap. He claims most of the heavy lifting on government efficiency is done, but he'll still dedicate a day or two each week to DOGE, as long as it's useful. This move coincides with Tesla's disappointing quarter, which saw profits plunge 71% to $409 million, and vehicle deliveries fall nearly 13%, the worst performance since 2022. Musk's political activities have sparked a wave of backlash. Protests and a boycott movement dubbed Tesla Takedown have emerged, with some owners trading in their vehicles and Tesla stores facing vandalism and even arson. President Trump has labeled these attacks as domestic terrorism. Analysts are split. Some argue that Musk's White House role has damaged Tesla's brand and sales, while others believe a full-time return to Tesla could turn things around. The company declined to provide specific guidance for the next quarter, citing uncertainties in global trade and political sentiment. Despite the turmoil, Musk remains optimistic about Tesla's future. He's betting big on AI, robotics, and autonomous driving. Plans are in motion for an affordable, AI-powered Robotaxi service, with a pilot expected to launch in Austin, Texas, this June. Musk also predicts millions of fully autonomous Teslas on the road by the second half of 2026. However, past promises on self-driving tech have often missed the mark, and the affordable EV rollout has faced delays, though Musk now says production will start in June using existing manufacturing lines. The company's focus on the Cybertruck and a delayed Model Y refresh has left some investors uneasy. Tesla's earnings call this quarter was notable for Musk's focus on his political agenda, particularly government spending and fraud, rather than business fundamentals. Investors hoping for a renewed focus on Tesla's core business were left wanting. The company's automotive gross margin, excluding regulatory credits, dropped to 12.5%, the lowest in over a decade. Positive free cash flow was achieved, but largely through accounting maneuvers and slashed capital expenditures. On the cybersecurity front, Musk's management style at DOGE has become fodder for hackers. The Fog ransomware gang updated its ransom note to mock victims by demanding they submit weekly work accomplishments, mirroring Musk's controversial DOGE policy. This tongue-in-cheek demand highlights how Musk's influence is being felt even in the cyber underworld. The note also referenced DOGE staffers and alluded to a tech support employee with a history of cybercrime ties. While the origins of the Fog group remain murky, security researchers have released mitigation advice to help organizations defend against their attacks. Finally, let's turn to X, formerly Twitter, where Musk's promise of a free speech haven is under scrutiny. A New York Times investigation found that several far-right influencers saw their reach plummet after criticizing Musk, despite his public commitment to open dialogue. Some users lost access to X Premium, impacting their income, and alleged that Musk or his team selectively suppressed dissenting voices. While X's official policies deny such practices, critics argue that these incidents contradict Musk's free speech rhetoric and raise questions about transparency and political bias on the platform. That wraps up today's episode of the Elon Daily News. For more details and links to all the stories we discussed, check out the episode notes. Remember, the content here doesn't reflect our opinions. It's simply a roundup of what's making headlines in public media. Thanks for listening, and stay tuned for more updates on Elon Musk, Tesla, SpaceX, and Neuralink.